Hey, what's up everybody? So in the last video we have discussed about working with Git with local repository. So in this video we will discuss about working with Git on remote repository. So your code will be definitely on the cloud so that everybody can access it. So GitHub repo or the remote repo will help us in this matter. So definitely you know how to manage it. So this is the collaborated tool. So first of all we will try to clone it and try to make a folder into GitHub repo. So go directly into the GitHub website and click new, and after that yeah, the page will open. So just name your repository name. So I will give it test repository. So you can give it any type of name after what you like. So give some description here. So I will give test, and after initialize a readme file, hit enter, and you can also add a git ignore file that we have discussed earlier. So in this manner you will create your repository. First copy it. So this is that's how you can copy the link of your repository. So after copying it, open the git bash. You can also add a new folder, and in that folder you can create your cloning repository, or otherwise you can just clone here as well. So it will create your folder here itself. So I will use git clone, and after that I will press the link of the particular repository. So I think it's not copied, so I will go to this repository again, copy that. You can copy from here also, and after that press shift insert, and after that you can clone the particular repo. So just we will try to go and just look here in the repository. So here you have the files, readme files. So I will try to create a new file into it. So first of all I will try to go into that particular repo. So after going into the particular repo, I can decide that I can check that remote repository it exists or not. So with the help of git remote -v, you can check that we have fetch and push for the particular repository link, and after that we'll try to push it or try to pull it. So that we will do inside that master branch. So the first thing first, we need to create some file so that we can make some changes, and after that we'll push into the staging area, and after that we'll push into that GitHub repo. So we'll try to make a test file. For example, write something, anything you can write, and after that we'll just check git status. So the test.txt is not have been added into stage area. We will add it, and after adding it we will try to make a commit on the with the help of message like initial commit. So after giving initial commit, yeah, so it have been added. Now we will try to push into that remote repository. So origin is our remote, so you can check that origin could be any type of name. So by default when you will clone it, so git will give it a name origin. So you can have any type of name if you want to add some repository name. Okay, so we will add git push -u origin master. So it will push into the given repository. After pushing it, you can go and directly see in your repo, hit refresh, and the particular file will appear. So here we have and that test file is written on it. So in this way you can create or push some changes, and I will try to change some into readme file so that we can pull it also. So test readme file, we'll save it. We'll give some commit message like update readme, and after that commit change. So we have changed the file, and after changing the file we can pull it. So just hit git pull origin and master. So origin is the name of the remote and master is a branch. So everything will change into or pull into that remote from the remote repository into master branch. So we'll just check the value or the content in it. So test readme file. So the change have been merged together in master branch. So in this way you can also merge. So right now what I will do is try to do the same process with the help of Visual Studio Code. So as I have started earlier, so Visual Studio Code is a very good tool to go through it. Whatever you made the changes through your development process, you can also change through Visual Studio. Now we'll try to just delete that remote repository. How to do that? So git remote rm origin. So origin is the name of remote, so press enter. You can just check git remote -v. So there is not a remote repository, so we'll add it after some time. So first of all, we need to go, and everything code will be available into this cheat book and presentation folder, so that I will give you on the description. So go to Visual Studio Code and just copy this link or URL, and after that press Control Shift plus P. So you will have this interface, and after type git clone git, and after that paste your remote repository and give some path. For example, your path could be example folder. So in this, just select that path, so it will clone the particular folder into that path, open with that, but the same window of Visual Studio, and your same file will be open here. Okay, so we can change some of the content into test.txt, like test file with Visual Studio Code, let's say, and after that go into this third one option. It will just make any type of changes, track any type of changes. You can see that all the options here. First we will add it into staging area, and after that we give the commit message, and for example VS Code push, and after that click submit button. So you can see that after committed, it won't reflect into that particular repository. Yes, 4 minutes, because we haven't pushed it. So to pushing it, we need to give command through Visual Studio itself. So press this button and push, so it will track all the changes. You can see that synchronizing at below in Visual Studio Code, and just go and just check. Yes, so you have been done this process. Hit refresh button, you will see that yes, 39 seconds ago, that following change have been reflected into the particular file. So this is a very easy, a very intuitive to do Visual Studio Code. Now we'll try to change some of the file, like for example test file with Visual Studio Code will like for example remote change. So we will name it remote change, and we will update that particular file, update text, and hit change, commit change. And after that, just go to that Visual Studio Code, and just go to that git option, source control, and press pull. So pull will do, so it will fetch it and merge it, so in a one go. So you can see that the following changes have been reflected here. So it's very easy to do everything with the help of Git. So and so everything, if you haven't add your password or username, it will can also ask you the username and password. So we have covered that git remote, git push, clone the repo, and tracking the repo. So this is everything all about. So, and let me check. Yeah, so okay, so what I will do, I will try to just check the git remote version. So I will try to add some remote. Okay, so git remote add origin, that is the one thing that I want to mention. So I will paste some repository link, so I will paste it and I will hit enter. So this is the way you can add the git remote origin, and you can just check the log and also the status of the file. Okay, so you can name anything. I have named origin, you can name anything your remote, and just check remote version, so it's origin. Okay, so in this way you can use it. It's very intuitive, it's very great to use Visual Studio as well as Git Bash to do the changes and track the changes. So GitHub is a very important tool to do that. So in the next video we will try to learn some of that great tool and frameworks of machine learning. So till then, just hit the like video if you like it, or just share it, and I will provide every type of helping material into that particular link. So go and hit it into that description, and you can fork it, you can clone it. So it's very intuitive. So thank you so much.